Have you ever felt like nothing you do is good enough unless it's perfect? If so, you might be grappling with perfectionism, a mindset that pushes you towards unattainable standards. It's not just about striving for excellence, it's about harboring the unrealistic belief that anything less than perfect is unacceptable. This belief can permeate all aspects of life, from work to relationships to personal appearance. Perfectionists often set towering standards for themselves and others, scrutinizing every detail and bemoaning any mistakes or imperfections. But there's a dark side to this relentless pursuit of perfection. It can breed chronic stress and anxiety, as the fear of making mistakes or falling short of expectations can be overwhelming. It can also lead to feelings of worthlessness and depression, even when goals are achieved. Perfectionism can chip away at self-esteem, foster procrastination, and even strain relationships. Perfectionism, while it may seem like a path to success, often leads to a cycle of self-doubt and criticism. So how can you break free from the chains of perfectionism? First, challenge those unrealistic expectations. It's time to remind yourself that being human means making mistakes. Perfection, in the absolute sense, is a myth. Instead, strive for excellence and progress. Remember, it's the journey that matters, not just the destination. Second, embrace self-acceptance. It's about acknowledging your strengths, your accomplishments, but also your imperfections. You are a work in progress, and that's perfectly okay. Instead of dwelling on your perceived weaknesses, focus on your unique abilities and achievements. Next, practice self-compassion. Be your own best friend. When you stumble, pick yourself up with kindness and understanding. No one is free from flaws or mistakes, and that's what makes us human. Be gentle with yourself. If overcoming perfectionism feels like a mountain too high to climb, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are equipped with tools and strategies to help you navigate through your perfectionistic tendencies. Now, let's dive into some practical tips. Firstly, set realistic goals. Trying to be perfect at everything is like chasing the wind. Instead, focus on achievable goals that play to your strengths. Secondly, break down large tasks into smaller, manageable ones. This approach makes tasks less daunting and helps you to stay focused. Thirdly, allow yourself to make mistakes. They're part of life and provide valuable lessons. Instead of fearing failure, see it as an opportunity to grow. Fourthly, celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Every accomplishment is a step forward and deserves recognition. This not only boosts your self-esteem, but also motivates you to keep going. Lastly, focus on the present moment. It's easy to get lost in worries about the future or regrets about the past, but the present moment is where life happens. So stay in the moment and make the most of it. Remember, the journey to overcoming perfectionism begins with the understanding that perfection is an unrealistic goal. Let's recap what we've learned about perfectionism. It's an unrealistic drive to achieve perfection in all aspects of life, from work to relationships and personal appearance. This pursuit of flawlessness often leads to stress, anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, procrastination, and even relationship problems. However, perfectionism isn't a life sentence. It can be managed. We can challenge our unrealistic expectations, reminding ourselves that everyone makes mistakes and perfection is unattainable. We can learn to accept ourselves and our imperfections, focusing on our strengths and accomplishments, and not just our weaknesses. Setting realistic goals, breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable ones, learning from our mistakes, celebrating our successes, and focusing on the present moment are all effective strategies for overcoming perfectionism. And above all, practicing self-compassion is crucial. Be kind and forgiving towards yourself when you stumble. By embracing imperfections and practicing self-compassion, you can break free from perfectionism and live a happier, healthier life. Remember, it's progress, not perfection, that truly matters.